A covert narcissist is also known as a vulnerable or introverted narcissist. They often operate under the radar, and the abuse can be very difficult to recognize at the beginning. And in terms of the presentation of grandiosity and entitlement, the presentation is very different from a overt narcissist. In this video today, we are going to look at 6 signs that you are dealing with a covert narcissist. Let's get started. The first sign is they play victim to gain sympathy and avoid accountability. Covert narcissists often present themselves as misunderstood or perpetually wronged by others. When confronted, they quickly shift the blame and frame themselves as the victim. And this is a defense mechanism to avoid shame and responsibility. And this tactic exploits our brain's empathy centers, making us feel a powerful urge to rescue them, therefore absolving them of any wrongdoing. The second sign is they offer backhanded compliments. A covert narcissist often gives compliment that is sort of covered with a subtle insult. They might say something like, "That's a really nice dress. It's brave of you to wear something really bright." And this is a form of passive-aggressive communication designed to undermine your confidence without an overt attack. From a sociological perspective, this tactic allows them to maintain the image of a nice human being while still asserting their dominance and control and creating a doubt in your own mind about your own choices. The third sign is they appear humble, but really crave for constant validation. Outwardly, a covert narcissist may seem modest and humble, but that humility is a mask. They will often fish for compliments or require constant reassurance of their goodness and importance. And their self-depreciation is a strategy to elicit more and more praise from others. On a neurological level, this provides a dopamine hit when they receive validation they crave, reinforcing this behavior again and again. And they use humility to manipulate other people's defenses, making them easier to manipulate other people. The fourth one is they show passive-aggressive behavior instead of direct confrontation. Instead of expressing, say, anger directly, a covert narcissist will use silence or sarcasm or procrastination to punish you. They might forget to do something really important or give you the silent treatment after a disagreement. And this behavior allows them to express their anger indirectly while avoiding accountability for their actions. From a sociological perspective, this tactic exploits the social norm that discourage direct conflict, leaving the other person confused and unsure of how to address this underlying manipulative behavior. The fifth sign is they manipulate through guilt rather than overt control. Covert narcissists are masters of guilt tripping, and they will remind you of what they have done for you or make you feel responsible for their sadness or disappointment to get what they really want. Psychologically, this manipulation is a very powerful tool because it exploits our desire to be a good, caring, loving human being. And on a neurological level, this triggers a stress response and a feeling of responsibility, making you feel more likely to comply with their demands to sort of remove that uncomfortable feeling of guilt. The sixth sign is they shift blame and leaving you responsible for their emotions. And this is the key difference from the overt narcissist. Instead of an obvious blame shift, a covert narcissist will use phrases that will make you feel responsible for their feelings without explicitly saying so. For example, they might say, "You made me so sad," to indicate that your actions caused their emotional situation or emotional state. Psychologically, this undermines your sense of self by conditioning you to believe that you are responsible for their emotional regulation, which is a key component of somebody who uses emotional manipulation and emotional abuse. Understanding these behaviors and knowing that it was manipulation is a significant step towards reclaiming your power and protecting your well-being. And here are 3 simple actions you can take. Number 1, set very small boundaries if possible. Practice saying no to maybe a small unreasonable request today. And this helps you to re-establish your personal autonomy, and that would signal that you will not be manipulated. The second tip is keep an emotional journal. Documenting the instances of their passive aggressive behavior or guilt tripping or backhanded compliments can help you to see those patterns clearly, and it will prevent you from doubting your own reality. The third tip is seek validation from safe people. Talk to a trusted friend or a family member or a therapist about your experience. And this external validation is a very supportive action, support system for your healing journey. In summary, today we looked at the 6 signs that you might be dealing with a covert narcissist. And we also looked at the 3 simple actions you can take to re-establish your personal autonomy. It's time to wind up this episode, and if this video resonated with you, subscribe to this channel and stay with us in this journey of understanding and healing from narcissistic abuse. If you are interested in any additional healing resources, be it long form content or ebook or courses, you can find the links in the description below. And thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.